Hey guys, welcome back to Everything Happens for a Reason, but what the fuck? I'm your host, Michaela Peppercorn, and you're listening to episode 3 in the public eye. Thanks for joining again, guys. I'm so happy I hope everyone's enjoying the advice I'm broadcasting. Last week's episode was a little bit about friendships and understanding boundaries and developing a good basis on who has a positive impact on your life, which I think is something that's really important to learn. And this week, we get to learn all about the views you're going to get out of the public eye as you start to get out into the world. And this week, I also have a really cool microphone, which I'm excited to use. So hopefully that kind of improves the sound you're getting on your end. But yeah, let's get right into it. So I have a strong feeling towards clothing, and that is that I really don't think that wearing tighter clothes or outfits that make you feel confident should be considered unprofessional. I feel like people should look past what a person's wearing and actually listen to what they have to say. I also have this feeling about tattoos. A lot of people are surprised to hear that I have 12 tattoos, which is why I always used to try to cover them up. And when I attended interviews, or serious events, I would cover them because I used to get so afraid of someone not taking me seriously because I chose to get tattoos. And this goes hand in hand with clothing because my tattoos truly make me more confident, and they remind me constantly that I'm unique and that being different shouldn't be something that gets punished. And sometimes there's like a stereotype that comes with tattoos, and people assume that you're like, I don't know, like a biker or something, or like a thug or dangerous, but I promise you that my flower tattoo is not going to hurt anyone. And some of the most professional and influential people in my life have tattoos, and I don't think of them any differently for it. I didn't get tattoos to impress others or to stick with trends. I did it to honor my grandparents and to put phrases and symbols of things that I truly live by permanently on me. And it's cool because my I have 2 flower tattoos on like my back of my arms, and it's cool because every time someone asks me about those or like my angel numbers on my leg, I get to tell people a little bit about myself. And so it almost like widens their viewpoint a little bit, and I love when anyone asks me questions about it. It's just something really special. So yeah, it was a way for me to express myself and remind me that I do have control of the way I look, and I can have the ideals that are the most meaningful to my identity attached to me. And that's exactly the same thing clothing can offer to people. I know some people aren't comfortable with tattoos, and that's totally fine. I'm not here to make you get tatted or anything like that. I definitely think they're cool, but that's my opinion, and everyone's entitled to their own opinion. So with clothing, you can dress to be the person you want to be. So I hear a lot if you want to be that manager, dress to be that manager. Or if you want to be a model, dress to be a model. It's kind of like the fake it until you make it kind of thing. And I think that gives you an extra sense of confidence to kind of be comfortable where you're at. But clothes are awesome because you can dress to be masculine or feminine. And if tomorrow you wake up and you decide you want to dress completely different, you have every power to do so. And something I always try to remember is this quote that says, it's like, people won't remember the way you looked or the way you dressed, and sometimes even if you tripped or fell or something, but what they're gonna remember is the way you made them feel. So next time you're in front of that mirror, being your toughest critic, be honest and ask yourself whether or not you like what you're wearing, not whether or not a stranger who you might never see again likes what you're wearing. You might get a negative stare or a disapproving look from someone who necessarily doesn't agree with what you're wearing. And maybe that's their own confidence issues, but remind yourself that their opinion of your clothing is a them problem, not a you problem. And I'll say it again for the people in the back, your purpose on this earth is not to make everyone in this world like you. It is to make you like yourself. Once you've accomplished that, you're on a different level. A big reason I say this is when I go, big clothing thing is when I go to work out, I typically wear a sports bra and leggings or shorts because that's what makes me feel confident. I want to be confident when I'm somewhere that is pushing me, past my previous personal best or whatever. But I could definitely do without the creepy old men staring. Trust me, it's not my intention to get looked up and down by a 50-year-old dude who probably has daughters my age. And I'm not going to turn this into that feminist rant because it's not fair to allocate people to a certain genre. But if you're in the gym and you see a girl wearing shorts and a sports bra, don't let your mind automatically think negative about it. Instead, say something nice or give a smile rather than immediately getting defensive. Along with that, if you have a girlfriend who enjoys wearing crop tops or sports bras in public, why on earth, your boyfriend or your girlfriend, why would you say something negative and tear her down and make her feel like an object? I know some people say, well, I don't want other guys to look at her. Dude, guys are going to look at her whether she's wearing a snowsuit or a swimsuit. So don't get possessive and act like she's an object and not the work of art she is. So, to close, I just want to say that if you take a chance on wearing something that's a little outside of your comfort zone, you may never know who you might impact. Someone could see your outfit and start taking their own chances with clothing. And someone might see your confidence and want to be like you and want to have their own confidence. But the most important thing is how you view yourself. So just make sure, just feel confident, like fake it until you make it, like I said before. And as you go out into the world, you might not be the funniest or the smartest or even prettiest person. But the one thing you can be is the kindest person in every room.